Folks, and welcome to the Relationship Builders Customize Your Love Life series.
Yeah.
You are chilling here today with Bobby and Joy. Anyway, inside joke between him and I. But we're just wanting to talk today about attitude, right? How does attitude affect your dating life? So we're going to go more based on women. And that's because that's where I'm seeing a lot of the attitude coming from, right? You see the woman who, she's beautiful, she's well put together, she has it all, but she does not have the man of her dreams. Why? A lot of times people have a tendency to look at, oh, I can't find the right guy, or he's this or he's that. Where do you play a role? What do you have to do with where you're at? If you're the common denominator in all these situations, these dating or dates that you've gone on, where are you going wrong, right? So attitude does play a part. And I just wanted you to talk from the male perspective, Bobby, on how attitude does play a part in all this.
Okay, our attitude plays a part in all this. Let me give you an example. You know, I could be walking down the street. Say, for instance, I'm a single guy. And I walk down the street and I see this woman and she looks very good. She gets put together, everything, you know.
She's hot.
Yeah. But you know, and I'm drawn to her because you know she looks very good. She carries herself, and like Joyce said, she's hot. And I will step to her and try to have a conversation. And based on that conversation, it will determine where, if it's going to go anywhere, or you know, there could be something there. And what I mean by this is this: where attitude comes into play is if she have a shitty attitude, it's just going to be a one and done. This, okay, all right, you're not the right one. I'm going to keep going, right? Because your attitude completely turned me off. There's no connection there. If you have a good attitude and you're like, oh, I'm fine, and how are you? Then we can proceed. And you know what? Even if she's not interested, it can still end in a good manner because of how her attitude is. Because sometimes how somebody's attitude is towards you is how you respond.
Yes.
Right? If somebody comes at you with a dirty, nasty attitude, normally in society, we're going to respond accordingly to that. You call me an asshole, I'm going to call you one back. Or you know what? I'm going to try to one you up. And this is how arguments go because we try to one up somebody. I can say the most nastiest thing to you and whatever, right? But when I meet that woman and she has a really good attitude, you know, to me, you know, saying something to her and the way she responds, you know, it can have a dialogue there. We can start that because I can talk to you now because you're somebody I can talk to. So I got two thumbs up, you know, you look good and your attitude is great. Now what's next? Right?
Right.
So, but if she looks good together, but her attitude is just garbage and you talk to her and she's just saying nasty things to you right off the bat, it doesn't matter how you look, but sometimes the word that come out of your mouth can pretty much really brings you right down to less than dirt.
You know, yesterday, I remember I was out and about, I was getting some things, and I was leaving one of the stores that was close to my home, and I was walking out, you know, the snow was falling and everything, I looked really crappy, but anyway, I saw this gentleman as I was walking out, and, you know, as I was walking by him, I was like, oh, you know, I said, you know, have a great afternoon, and he said, have a great afternoon too. We walked by each other, we continued to walk, and I bring this up because you had said something to me a little while back about how far does someone know they can go? Right? And sometimes I wasn't looking to get to know him, but it was someone, and I noticed that he was making eye contact with me, so I just said, good afternoon. He said good afternoon back. He didn't take it any further, which I appreciated because obviously I wouldn't be willing to go there. But sometimes it's just a matter of, you don't have to be super nice or super mean. Sometimes just meet somebody where they're at. If you get a sense they're trying to say hello, you can say hello. And if you're not interested, you can end it right there. And now I may see him again down the line and I could say hello to him again. It doesn't have to mean anything. Maybe I've just made a friend that maybe could do business with my husband later. Maybe he's someone I'll see at a church down the line. Maybe I'll see him at a business meeting. You never know. But sometimes it's just as simple as being open, smiling, connecting with those around you. That's part of your attitude. So you don't have to run to bed with him or exchange phone numbers. But part of attitude is just how you connect with people as you go about your life, you know, in general, right? So sometimes it doesn't have to be anything meaning. It's just the idea that you're making a connection with someone that could be valued at absolutely nothing, you know?
Right. And you know what?